Alright, we are live for the Packers and the Lions on Sunday Night Football today. So, this is a big game in terms of the playoffs. Now, the Lions were eliminated from the playoffs. They can no longer make it after they were eliminated when the Seahawks won. And the Seahawks, they needed overtime to defeat the Rams, but they kept their playoff hopes alive. But they are now eliminated, so only the Packers can make the playoffs here. But with a Lions win, the Seahawks will make it as well. So, it's a big game for the Packers. Big game for the Seahawks, really. This game means nothing to the Lions now. But, Packers and Lions today. Let me get the comments up. Give me a second. And also put out a poll. Getting to the inactives for each side. Give me a second. Also, let me put out a poll before I forget. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, got the comments up here. Alright, give me a second. It started to load, then stopped. There we go. So, welcome to our stream. Who will win? So who will win, Lions or Packers? I have the Packers winning this game. If they win, they're in. But getting to the inactives for the Lions, who are currently 8-8, they're inactives today. Defensive lineman Michael Brockers, guard Coyote Aswaski, probably said that wrong, sorry. Running back Craig Reynolds, defensive lineman Austin Bryant, a guard Ross Piercebasher, probably said that wrong. Running back Jamar Jefferson, and cornerback Jeff Okudah. For the 8-8 Packers, they're inactives for today. Tight end Josiah DeGora. Oh no, he's active after being questionable with a calf injury. Inactives, cornerback Sherman Jean Charles, tackle Rasheed Walker, tackle Caleb Jones, wide receiver Bo Melton, and defensive lineman Jonathan Ford. But make sure to vote in the poll. Let me know who you guys have winning. My score prediction for the day. Let me check. I don't remember exactly my score. Did I say 31-28? I don't remember what I said in my predictions video. Let me check real quick. Let's see. Waiting for it to load. Give me a second. Hold on. Yeah, 31-28 Packers. I do think this could be a bit more one-sided in terms of the Packers now that the Lions know they have nothing to play for. Oh, hi, how's it going? But a kickoff should be anytime now. And I am going to just check to see in the small case there is a tie, what would happen. If the Packers and Lions tie, the Seahawks would get in. Because the Lions would then have the better record in division than the Packers, eliminating the Packers, and the Seahawks then have the tiebreaker over the Lions, which would be the head-to-head win. But who do you have winning this game? I'm just wondering. Alright, so they're getting ready for kickoff here. Waiting to see who's going to get the ball. Showing the Lions sideline right now. Alright, but the game's set to start any second now. Give me 1 second just to check something. Alright, but with a win, the Packers are at the 7th seed and they'll play the 49ers. And with a loss or tie, then the Seahawks will be in the playoffs and they'll play the 49ers. Alright, the Packers going to get the ball to start here. As the Lions send this one away. Sean Nixon back deep to receive. Fields it at his own 9. Had a kick return touchdown last week against the Vikings. Cuts upfield and runs into his own teammate. And is taken down at the 21-yard line. And that is where Aaron Rodgers leads his offense onto the field. Aaron Rodgers not having the season he had last year when he won MVP, but still a solid season for Aaron Rodgers. He has 3,490 yards, 25 touchdowns, 11 picks. Alright, 1st and 10 from their own 21. Rodgers under center. Here's end around to Christian Watson. And Watson lowers the shoulder and gains 5 on the play to make this a 2nd and 5 for the Packers. Now they put Rodgers' numbers on the season. But a 65% complete percentage, 3,490 yards, 25 touchdowns, 11 picks, quarterback rating of 91.5. But a 2nd and 4 for the Packers. Rodgers under center. Aaron Jones, the tailback. Rodgers hands off to Jones up the middle. Jones still on his feet, and he's taken down. Nope, still on his feet, actually. Gets a good push from the offensive line, and he's up to the 35-yard line for a solid gain of about 9 there. But a good start to the Packers offensively. First and 10 for the Packers. From their own 36, Rodgers off play action is going to dump this off to the rookie Christian Watson. He's got the speed to get away, and he takes a big hit out of bounds after a gain of 13. Christian Watson's gotten a lot of touchdowns in the second half of the season after he was really without touchdowns. Didn't have much production the first few games. He didn't. But he's at 7 touchdowns. He had a streak where he had 3. A touchdown against the Eagles, then 2 touchdowns against the Titans, and 3. Actually, wait a minute. That can't be right. Oh, I'm looking at his Wong. Never mind. There's a deep shot for Allen Lazard, broken up and incomplete. Sorry, I missed that play. Flag on the play. Let's see what that is. It is defensive pass interference. So that's going to give the Packers excellent field position. Pass interference on Jacobs, the guy working on Allen Lazard. He's got a hold of his arm. Yeah, definitely interference there. Now it's first and goal for the Packers. So while the pass physically falls incomplete, it's essentially like a completion in the fact that they get the ball at the 5. Because, a spot foul. Rodgers hands off to Jones up the middle, and he's able to get maybe a yard, not a whole ton of space there. This season, the Packers have 11 touchdowns on 20 goal-to-go drives, which is 55% conversion percentage, worst in the NFL. Second and goal from the 4 for the Packers. Rodgers in shotgun. A.J. Dillon gets the carry here, and he is stuffed right there. Maybe able to get a yard. Not much space there. Third and goal here for the Packers from about the 4-yard line, as Dillon did not get much space, not get hardly anything on that run. Rodgers looks to throw, evades the rush, rolls out, and Rodgers is going to throw too high, looking for A.J. Dillon in the end zone. And that one falls incomplete to bring up a 4th and goal, and the Packers will be forced to settle for a field goal in their opening drive. So Mason Crosby on for the field goal for the Packers. It's a 22-yard attempt, and Crosby's kick is up and good. And the Packers take the early 3-0 lead, as the Lions' penalty really helps them. And I know I don't usually take a break right here, but I actually forgot something upstairs, so I'll be right back. But just give me 1 second. During their commercial, I'm gonna go grab what I forgot. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. But sorry about that. I'm back here. So now the Lions draw 3-0 after their defense. Really, the penalties what hurt him there. After having that they weren't great. The penalty put him right near the goal line, and then allowed the Packers. The defense ended up doing a good job of only then allowing 3 points, but the penalty really costly there for the Lions. Go Packers! I think they will end up getting the win here. And clinching a playoff spot. Alright, the Packers kick it away, and it is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the Lions offense will take over at their own 25, led by Jared Goff. Alright, so the Lions begin their have their first offensive possession here from their own 25. Goff under center is going to hand off to Jamal Williams, former Packer, and Williams is able to fight for 3 yards. It's been a touchdown machine so far this season. Jared Goff in his last 8 games, he has 15 touchdowns and no interceptions, 272 yards, passing yards a game, completion percentage of 68, and a passer rating of 108.4. That is best in the NFL since week 8. Empty backfield here for Jared Goff. He looks to throw. Packers bring a blitz. It is incomplete. Trying to find Khalif Raymond on the outside. He was open, just Goff did not make an accurate throw. Just told you Jared Goff's numbers in his last 8 games on the season. He's got 4,214 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Is top 10 in passing yards in 6th and tied for 4th in passing touchdowns with 29. 3rd and 6 here. DeAndre Swift motions into the backfield. Goff looks to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to get a wobbly throw off. That's going to be incomplete. Josh Reynolds cannot haul that one in, but a flag is down on the play. Let's see what that is. Let's see. I don't know what the penalty is. Alright, apparently there is no penalty. Alright, no idea what that was about, but Lions go quick 3 and out. Here's a 4th and 6. And they punt it away. Nixon back deep to receive for the Packers. Fields it at his own 15, and he's able to get it to the 18-yard line before he's taken down there. And that is where Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense will come out for their second drive with 10:27 here to go in the first quarter. Good start for the Packers, offensively and defensively. Obviously, offensively they go. You get points on the board. Obviously, only 3 points. You'd ideally be a touchdown, but also then a good play by the defense, who forces a quick 3 and out. Alright, so let's see if the Packers can keep up what they're doing here. Alright, so waiting for him to come back from commercial break here. Only 3 teams in NFL history have made the playoffs after starting 4-8 or worse. Packers looking to become add their name to that list as well after starting off 4-8. Rodgers in shotgun here. He hands off to AJ Dillon, and he's able to run for 2 yards on the first down play. Some updated results from the polls. 67% of you guys have said the Packers. 33% of you guys have said the Lions. I'd agree with the majority there. Second and 8. Aaron Jones switches from the right of Rodgers to his left. Rodgers looks to throw. And quick throw underneath to Randall Cobb on the slant. And he's able to gain about 6 yards to make this a 3rd and 2. Third and 2 here for the Packers. Rodgers in shotgun. Aaron Jones, the running back, lined up to his left. Rodgers chances to play at the line. And he's going to hand off to Aaron Jones. And Jones is going to be close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot here. Let's see. Looks like he's going to be short, but I also don't think he got a very favorable spot. It's going to be 4th and inches here for the Packers. Fourth and inches, Rodgers under center. Let's see if they actually snap this. I doubt they do at their own 33. Probably just going to try to draw him off sides. Allen Lazard, they do snap it. Jet sweep to Lazard, and he's taken down short. Alex Anzalone comes up and makes a huge tackle for the Detroit Lions defense. I'm very shocked they decided to go for it there. Alex Anzalone, the tackles leader here for the Lions, comes up with an absolutely huge tackle. I thought they were just putting him in motion just like, because that's what teams do. Here's the quick throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown. St. Brown still on his feet, taken down at the 20-yard line. And now let's see if the Lions can capitalize off a big defensive play. So 1st and 10 from the 20 here, right at the edge of the red zone for the Lions. DeAndre Swift exits the backfield. Goff looks to throw, and he's going to fire down the sideline. That one incomplete, looking for St. Brown. But that one is not even close to being caught in 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 here for the Lions. Goff in shotgun. Khalif Raymond in motion. Goff hands off to DeAndre Swift, and he is able to get maybe a yard. Not much space there to run on the Packers' defensive front. Quay Walker, rookie linebacker to Georgia, makes a stop. And I also saw he's like pretty close to breaking the Packers tackles record for a rookie. It's like, need a big game. I think he's like 13 tackles away or something like that. But Quay Walker needs... hold on, let me... After this play. And now this is frozen. Alright. 4th and 9, looks like pass incomplete. I tried to click back over to the tab, just froze for a second. Here we go. It was a... throw looking for Khalif Raymond out of the backfield. Knocked away and incomplete. Oh, so Quay Walker actually only needs 7 tackles this season. Or this game. But the Lions, they kicked the field goal, tie this game up at 3. So, the defense does a good job of getting the football to the Lions offense in good starting field position, and the Lions able to get on the board. Alright, make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already. Let me know who you guys have winning. I would still agree with the majority, which is the Packers. So game tied at 3 here in the first quarter. With 7 minutes to go. Packers going to get the ball back after a uneventful drive. Alright, they're back from the commercial break here, so I'm going to go ahead and switch this ball marker from the Lions side over to the Packers side as they'll be set to receive this kickoff. So the Lions send this away, Nixon back deep to receive. He will field this from his own 4. And on the return, looking for space, going to bounce this outside, use the stiff arm, and is taken down at the 33-yard line. Good return there for Sean Nixon, as he sets the Packers up with solid starting field position. Rodgers starts under center here. Aaron Jones, the running back. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers hands off to Aaron Jones. Jones looking for space, and he's able to find some. Gain 5, maybe 6 on the play. After he ran into a whole bunch of linemen on the first effort, but the second effort gains him 6 on the play, making this a 2nd and 4. Rodgers under center. A.J. Dillon now enters at running back. DeGora motions in to fullback. And my screen froze. Alright, sorry about that. But the Packers able to pick up a first down. Let's see, what did they run on that play? A.J. Dillon ran for 4 yards. Aaron Rodgers did not have a good game in Week 9 in Detroit. He threw 3 picks, tying his career high. 1st and 10 here for the Packers. Delayed give to A.J. Dillon, looking for space. He's able to get about 5 yards on the play before he's taken down. Solid run there from A.J. Dillon. Packers pulled both their left tackle and left guard on that play. 2nd and 5 here for the Packers. Rodgers in shotgun. Aaron Jones lined up to his right. Rodgers looks to throw. Scans the field, and he's going to take a deep shot down the field, and that's caught by Christian Watson at the 26-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. Big play for the Packers, and another first down. Good job by Rodgers to find the open receiver. Watson was wide open. Gain of 27 on the play. Gets it down to the Lions' 25-yard line. Rodgers under center. And he's going to toss this to Lazard on the end around. And Lazard able to get a yard. It's the second time we've seen that play. First one went to Christian Watson. He was able to gain about 6. That was the Packers' first drive of the game. Or first play of the game, sorry. And this time, they run essentially that exact same play, just to a different person, in Allen Lazard. Rodgers rolls out. And on the move, he throws to, I believe that's Randall Cobb for the catch and a gain of 5. Yes, that is Randall Cobb. To make this a third and 4, 3rd and 5 for the Packers with 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Third and 5 from the 20. First down inside the 15. Rodgers empty backfield. Looks to throw here. Now he flushes the pocket. And he gets sacked by 2nd overall pick Aiden Hutchinson. Loses the ball, but he was definitely down before he lost the ball. And Hutchinson comes up with a big play for the Lions. And the Packers will be forced to settle for another field goal attempt. Weird play there. He's working on the right tackle, then the right guard comes over to give him a double team. He ends up forcing him outside, and so he can get around the tackle and then get to Aaron Rodgers. Interesting play there by Packers offensive line. Mason Crosby on for the 49-yard field goal, and it is good to make it a 6-3 Packers lead. Solid drive for the Packers. They come away with three there on that drive. Now, as they show this angle of the Hutchinson sack, it's a good thing it's a good thing for the Packers that Hutchinson originally missed. He went for the ball, he just missed the ball. But if he went for the ball, that thing's probably on the ground. But it's a good thing that Rodgers held onto that ball, and the Packers still able to get 3 points out of the drive. Make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already. So far, 67% of you guys said the Packers, 33% of you guys said the Lions. And speaking of polls, I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel, where you guys can make sure to frequently check for polls, updates, stuff like that. But I put a poll: who do you think will win Sunday Night Football? Guys, very split. Packers have 52% of the vote. Lions with 48%. Alright, give me a second. I tried restarting the computer just to see if it stopped with it freezing at random times. Getting it back on now. Alright, give me a second. I'm sure there's still a commercial, but I just want to get this up before I go on to something else. Alright, there we go. But the Packers, they get 3 points on a pretty long field goal attempt, 49 yards. Alright, here is the kickoff on the return. Here is Justin Jackson, their third string running back, is able to get it up to the 24. Solid return there for the Lions. Let me move the ball marker over from the Packers to the Lions here, as the Lions offense comes onto the field for their third drive. Alright, first and 10 here from their own 24. Goff under center. He's going to hand off to Jamal Williams to the outside, and Williams got stood up right there as he runs into the rookie Quay Walker, who I talked about before, needing 7 tackles to tie the record of tackles by a rookie for the Packers. He's got, I believe, 2 tonight so far, unless there's one I'm not thinking of. Walker's actually got 3 tackles, so I must have missed one when I thought of him. Goff looks to throw, quick throw to the outside that's caught by Khalif Raymond, and Raymond taken down at the 31. Now here's a third down. Third down for the Lions. It's a 3rd and 3. Jamal Williams motions to the backfield. A bunch of other guys in motion too. Goff in shotgun. Looks to throw. 4-man rush for the Packers. Goff fires over the middle, and that's caught. Diving catch made by Amon-Ra St. Brown. He gets up and is then swung down by Darnell Savage at the 44-yard line. And a pickup first down for the Lions. Great protection by the offensive line of the Lions, as they also have a very good offensive line. One of the better offensive lines in the NFL for sure. Arguably the top offensive line. Packers challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch, I think. Let's see. Here's a good angle of it from behind. The ball hits the ground, but he might have been able to secure it. That's going to be close. And of course they go to commercial and won't show us any more angles of that. Of course they like to do that. But, interesting to see what they rule on that. If he gets that, if they're going to mark that as a catch or not. It's going to be close. What do you guys think in the comments? Alright, so let us come back from commercial here, see what the ruling on the field is after the Packer challenge. What do you guys think? I think they're probably going to stay. It's very, very close. But it's hard to tell if they're going to stick with that ruling or not. I think they should go with it. I mean, the call on the field was a completed catch, so there has to be indisputable evidence to overturn that. But I'm waiting for them to come back from commercial to see what the ruling on the field is. Alright, here we go. I have no idea what he just said because my captions are not working. When they zoom it in like that, it does look like it hits the ground. But a good effort, and they end up marking this a 4th down. 4th and 3, and the Lions will be forced to punt it away. Packers do not lose a timeout because the challenge was successful. The punt is away. Nixon returns it from zone 29, breaks this outside, and good return up to the 46-yard line before he's taken down. And that is where the Packers offense will come onto the field. Good starting field position. Alright, but possession switches on the punt. The Packers with good starting field position at their own 45 is the official spot. Rodgers under center. Dillon the tailback. Christian Watson in motion. Here's the jet sweep to Watson. Takes a big whoop around to be able to get the edge. And is able to gain 5 before he's thrown out of bounds by Alex Anzalone. And that is also the end of the first quarter. So quarter number 1 comes to a close. Packers lead this one 6-3. But Packers lead 6-3, also have the ball here. And they go to the studio here for some updates. So now, the playoff seeding in the NFC. The Eagles are the 1 seed. They'll face the lowest remaining seed in the divisional round. So they do reseed. So say it's the 7th seed. While they're at the bottom of the bracket right now in the graphic they're showing. If like the Packers, say the Packers win this game and they upset the 49ers, then they would go to Philly. And then, but otherwise, it's the Eagles of the 1 seed. They're the lowest. They'll face the lowest remaining seed. Then the Giants, or the 2 seed, is the 49ers. They'll play either the Packers or the Seahawks. Packers if they win. If it's a loss or tie for the Packers, then they'll be facing the Seahawks. The Vikings are the 3 seed. They will host the Giants. And the 4 versus 5, that is a matchup for between the Buccaneers, they'll host, and also the 5-seeded Cowboys. And the playoff seeding in the AFC, the Chiefs have to bye. Then 2 seed is the Bills. They'll host the Dolphins. The 3-seeded Bengals will host the 6-seeded Ravens. And the 4-seeded Jaguars will host the 5-seeded Chargers. And an AFC championship matchup between the Bills and the Chiefs would be played at a neutral site. Alright, missed a 2nd down play there for the Packers. Whoa, why do I have quarter 5? Sorry about that. 3rd and 4, Rodgers looks to throw. He's going to float one downfield, and that is going to be caught by Robert Tonyan. What a catch to go up and get that over the linebacker. Or, I think it's just safety, actually. Rodgers just kind of floated up there. Let his big tight end go get it over Deshaun Elliott. Aaron Rodgers, 5 of 7 for 71 yards so far today. Some updated results in the poll. 60% of you guys said the Packers, 40% of you guys said the Lions. 1st and 10, Rodgers in shotgun. He's going to hand off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon looking for space. He's going to run for about 5 yards on the play before he's driven back by a bunch of Lion defenders. So here's a 2nd down for the Packers after the 1st down run. Got about 5. Yeah, they're going to mark this as a 2nd and 5. Second and 5, Rodgers in shotgun. A.J. Dillon remains the running back. Rodgers, play action, looks to throw. Plenty of time. And he's going to... That one's dropped by A.J. Dillon. I was going to say he's going to check it down to A.J. Dillon, and he's going to whatever he would have done after. But, that one just... Hands turning to bricks on that one, and falls incomplete. 3rd and 5. And now Aaron Rodgers in the offseason was really saying how much A.J. Dillon had improved as a pass catcher. He's not necessarily a tremendous receiving back. But, I mean, he's a solid receiver. But, he's got to be able to make that catch. 3rd and 5 here for the Packers. From the Lions 24, Rodgers looks to throw. Under pressure. And he goes down for the 2nd time, sacked by Aiden Hutchinson. A flag comes in as well. Near the offensive line. Could be holding. It is holding on the Packers' offensive line. And the Lions are not going to... They're going to accept the penalty, which will back them up. The Packers up. Hutchinson got... There wasn't even much holding there. Hutchinson got held and he still got the sack. Shows why he was picked number 2 overall by the Lions. Wait, now they declined it? I'm so confused. Because if they accepted it, it'd back them up to 3rd and 15. They accept it. No, if they decline it, it's 4th and 11 like it is now. I'm very confused. But the Packers send the field goal unit on. Mason Crosby, his 3rd field goal today. It's a lower kick, but it is still good. Same result as the first 2. From 48, Crosby is good, and he gives the Packers a 9-3 lead in the field goal contest so far. But let's see how, if the Lions can actually do something more than get a field goal here. And the field goal they got was, they were given excellent starting field position. So, let's see if they can have a better drive. So when they've started inside their own territory, they've gone 3 and out and 3 and out. And when they started inside Packers territory with excellent starting field position, they only went 5 plays for 12 yards, but they were given good enough field position where that would still get them a field goal. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Make sure to vote in the poll if you haven't already. Let me know who you guys have winning. If you guys are wondering, I have the Packers 31-28. Seen a lot of field goals so far. But away from come back from commercial break. Lions going to get the ball, so I'll go ahead and switch the ball marker over from the Packers to the Lions. Alright, here they're back from commercial break. Let me just check something real quick. Alright. Alright. But at 12:56 to go in the first half, Lions going to receive the kickoff here after the Packers kick yet another field goal. We've seen 4 field goals in this game so far. Kickers 4 of 4 on field goal attempts. Mason Crosby has it teed up and is set to send it away. Justin Jackson back deep to receive. He's going to field this from his goal line. And on the return, looking for a lane. And he's going to get taken down at the 25-yard line, so equal to a touchback. And that's where Jared Goff and the Lions offense will come out to the field. The Packers are 28-3 against the Lions at home since sometime in the 1980s, including the regular season and postseason. First and 10 here. Goff under center. I believe that's DeAndre Swift as the running back. I can't tell. His number right here. But, first and 10. Let's see if the Lions can finally get a 3 and out when they start inside their own territory. The back was actually Jamal Williams. He gets the give here and gains 1.5 yards on the play. Jared Goff so far hasn't been great. He's thrown a few passes that have been uncatchable, whether they're too low or whatever it's been. He's just thrown 1 bad pass, and then 2 of them are also low. He is, let's see, what is he? Or I'll check after this play. Goff looks to throw, and he's going to find a receiver. Another low throw for Goff, but this one appears to be caught. He is, 3 of 8. 3 completions on 8 attempts. This one a low throw, but this one caught by 82 of the Lions. That is James Mitchell, rookie out of Virginia Tech. Third and 1 here, I formation. Goff going to hand off. Nope, flea flicker. Goff goes deep down the field, and that is going to be caught by whoever number 9 is. Down the sideline. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Flag down on the play, so hold everything. Oh, Jameson Williams is number 9. Did not even realize that. It's going to be offensive holding. .67, that is Matt Nelson. They brought in an extra offensive lineman, and it was Matt Nelson. He was the guy who held there, and maybe that's why he's not a starter. Wait a minute. It looks like he's just playing a regular left tackle position, but isn't... Who are their tackles? Penei Sewell and Taylor Decker, who's over there now. So yeah, he was the extra offensive lineman. But maybe that's the reason he doesn't start, because he gets holding penalties on big plays. Third and 10 here. But I like this strategy for the Lions. Go bring an extra lineman and throw the football deep downfield. Here's the dump off to Justin Jackson. Jackson is still on his feet. Wow, breaking through 2 defenders, and he's able to pick up a first down for the Lions on 3rd and 10. First and 10 from their own 35. Lions finally get a first down when they start inside their own territories. Give it to Justin Jackson up the middle, and he's able to run for 2. I'm kind of surprised with how the Lions split up the carries for the running backs, because, I mean, I expected DeAndre Swift to be, like, the main back. Instead, Jamal Williams has been the main back. I mean, Swift has had trouble staying healthy. I'll get back to that in a second. But, from their own 38, Goff, play action, looks to throw. He throws, that is going to be caught by Reynolds for a pretty big gain there. Is that Josh Reynolds? Former Ram receiver? Let me see. Yeah, Josh Reynolds. Former Ram receiver in 2018, I think it was. He was on that team that went to the Super Bowl. 1st and 10 inside Packer territory for the Lions. Goff under center. And he's going to hand off to Jamal Williams. Williams up the middle. He's good run of 7 or 8 yards there. But getting back to what I was saying about the running backs for the Lions. DeAndre Swift has played in 13 games, but he's only got 93 carries. So what is that? 93 divided by 13. He's only getting 7 carries a game. I thought he'd be a lot more. Then you've got Jamal Williams, who's got 26 carries in 16 games. So he's played in every game so far for the Lions. And he's getting about 15 carries a game. Here's a 2nd and 1 for the Lions. Goff steps up in the pocket, loses the football, but he's able to dive on it. And he gets sacked by rookie Devontae Wyatt. Haven't really heard a ton about him in his rookie season here with the Packers, but he gets a sack there. I don't know if that's just because I haven't really paid attention to him, but let's check his numbers on the season, because I haven't. You'd think you'd hear about him if he's having like a really, really good season. But I'll get back to that in a second. 3rd and 6 here for the Lions. Goff in shotgun, DeAndre Swift the running back. And they give it to Swift up the middle, and he picks up a 1st down on about a run of 11. Interesting plays here for the Lions. They run the ball on 3rd and medium, 3rd and 6. Just up the middle, and they get a 1st down. And earlier this drive, they go with the flea flicker on 3rd and short. And gain ends up coming back, but they go with that way. Very interesting for the Lions so far. Goff under center, I formation for the Lions. Goes play action. Looks to throw. Preston Smith pressures him. And he's going to throw this at the feet of the fullback, Jason Comenda. Preston Smith with the pressure there. But a Devontae Wyatt on the season. He's got 14 tackles, half a sack, and a pass deflection. Very quiet season for Devontae Wyatt. Played in all 15 games, guess just hasn't really seen a ton of playing time. Alright, I'm checking Devontae Wyatt's snap count to see how much he plays, because it doesn't seem, with those numbers, I mean, I know he's a rookie, he's a 1st round pick though, so he's pretty good. And Swift goes backwards, tried to go loop around, but he was tripped up by Darnell Savage, and a loss of about 3 to 4 yards there for the Lions. Alright, 3rd and 14 here for the Lions. 3rd and long. Goff in shotgun. Packers rush 4. Goff dumps this off to DeAndre Swift, and Swift is able to gain 6 yards on the play. Maybe 7. And get it to about the Packers' 27-yard line, and looks like the Lions will be forced to set up for a field goal attempt. Devontae Wyatt plays about 23% of the snaps a game for the Packers. Here's a 46-yard field goal attempt for the Lions, and this kick is no good wide left if you're the kicker. And the score will stay at 9-3. field goal contest continues. Kickers now 4 of 5 on field goals so far today. Let's see how the Packers do. They'll be starting at their own, let's see, where will they be? They're 27, 28? It was at the 27, so the Packers should take over at their own 27, right? Yeah. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. But make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. But, make sure to like the stream and subscribe if you guys haven't already, as I would greatly appreciate that, and it would also help the stream reach more people. I would greatly appreciate if you guys did that. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Some updated results in the poll. 67% of you guys have said the Packers. 33% of you guys have said the Lions. I would still agree with the majority there. And the Packers. Now, this is also the final game of the regular season. Rodgers fakes the toss. He's pressured. He dumps this off to Christian Watson. He's got a lot of space to run. Watson still on his feet. Tight ropes to the sideline before he goes out of bounds after a gain of 13. Good play there for the Packers on first down. But this is the 272nd regular season game this season. The final regular season game. Christian Watson has 3 catches for 55 yards so far today for the Packers. He's got a 1st and 10 inside Lions territory at the 49. 83 the Packers in motion. That is Sammy Torrey, rookie out of Nebraska. Play clock winds down to 0. Packers spend their first time out. But 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in to go in 5:32 to go in the first half. First and 10 from the Lions 49. Packers lead this one 9-3. Rodgers in shotgun. Christian Watson in motion, faked the toss, and handed off to Aaron Jones, who's stuffed there by the Lions. They faked the toss to Christian Watson, who's the motion man. Christian Watson, through week 9, he had 10 catches for 88 yards and no touchdowns. He missed weeks 3, 6, and 7 with a hamstring injury. Since then, he's been much, much better, and they took that away way too quickly. Rodgers looks to throw, and he's going to check this one down to tight end Robert Tonyan, and he's able to rumble for 5 yards before he's tackled there by Alex Anzalone. Here is a 3rd and 5 for the Lions. For the Packers. Rodgers in shotgun. A.J. Dillon, the running back, lined up to his left. All 3 receivers lined up to the right of Rodgers. Rodgers looks to throw and plays blown dead with exactly 4 minutes to go in the half. Got to delay a game on the Packers. So that'll back him up to a 3rd and 10. Now, usually the Packers are a team that'll spend the timeout to prevent a delay of games you saw before, but I guess because they just did a few plays ago, didn't want to spend another here. Go down to 1 timeout in the half. 3rd and 10. Zach Tom now in at right tackle for the Packers. He's played all over the offensive line, everywhere except center, taking the most snaps at left tackle, filling in for the injured David Bakhtiari this season. But Bakhtiari back to playing this. He's played lately. Here's a quick throw to Robert Tonyan. And I feel like if he kept going, he'd be close to a 1st down. Instead, he slows himself down and is taken down. Because underneath the Lions, there was a good amount of space because I think they were playing a zone coverage there. And they brought a blitz, so there wasn't really anyone on the 2nd level right there. So I feel like if Tonyan kept going, he'd be close to a 1st down. Probably end up being short, but very close. 4th and 6 here, Packers going to line up to go for it. 1st down at the Lions 39. They're working from the Lions 45. Rodgers in shotgun. And they got a free play. Rodgers going deep down the sideline. It is incomplete. But that'll give him a 4th and 1. But it's still not going to be a 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1 here. But now, if you're the Lions, if you're the Packers, now you definitely go for this at 4th and 1, at least I feel. Chance of converting according to Next Gen Stats on 4th and 1, 72% chance if there's a run, 63% chance if it's a pass. A.J. Dillon, the running back, lined up in the shotgun to the right of Rodgers. And they're going to run this with A.J. Dillon. He's able to get enough for a 1st down. He's able to gain about 2 yards on the play. And move the chains for the Packers. Neither team's been able to run the ball that effectively so far. 46 rushing yards for the Packers, 25 for the Lions. 1st and 10 from the Lions 38. Rodgers. That's the 2-minute warning. Was not even paying attention to the game clock there. Sorry. Also, why do I have the Lions with the football? Sorry about that. But that's the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Alright, so Packers looking to continue their good drive. Good drive so far. It has been 5 play, 26 yards. But Packers looking to finally score a touchdown after we've had a field goal contest so far. Alright, still waiting for something back from commercial. Alright, they're back from their commercial break here. Packers with the football here. They have an upcoming first and 10 here for the Packers with 2 minutes to go. Each side, actually not true. Lions have 3 timeouts remaining. Packers have 2 timeouts remaining. 2 running backs in the game here. A.J. Dillon exits the backfield. Packers hand off to Aaron Jones, and Jones is able to run for 6, maybe 7 yards there on first down. They marked a gain of 6 on the play. Here's a 2nd and 4. Empty backfield here for Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers looks to throw. Quick throw out to Aaron Jones. He's able to pick up the first down. He loses the football, and it is bouncing around and recovered by the Lions at the 15. .116 to go in the half, and the Lions defense comes up with a huge play. Forced out by, might have been rookie Aiden Hutchinson. Could not tell who it was forced by. Let's see. It was not Aiden Hutchinson. It was John Kaminsky who forced the fumble. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial here after the fumble. I'd imagine the Lions going to put together a drive. They're still minute 16, sorry. And all 3 timeouts, so I would definitely think they'd try to get at least a field goal here. Alright, but still waiting for them to come back from the commercial. Alright, still a commercial here. Waiting for them to come back. Alright, so they should have recovered there. He's definitely inbounds when he recovers the football. Aaron Jones, 5th fumble this season, tied second most among NFL running backs. So from their own 15, Goff in shotgun, looks to throw, and the quick throw that is caught by Kalif Raymond for a gain of 5 on the play. Lions go quickly, no huddle here. With a minute left. Goff in shotgun once again. Looks to throw, 4-man rush for the Packers. Quick throw to the outside. That is going to be knocked away by Darnell Savage. He's looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown on the outside. Third and 5 here for the Lions. Packers might be able to get the ball back and potentially go put together a drive here. Planning off their defense, able to get a stop. St. Brown in motion. Goff, quick throw to the outside, and caught by St. Brown, forced out of bounds after a gain of 6, but he's able to pick up a line first down. And good out of bounds, stopping the clock with 47 seconds to go. .47 seconds to go from their own 26. Kalif Raymond in motion. Goff looks to throw. Sets up the screen to DeAndre Swift. Got blockers out in front, and he's going to get it bound with 41 seconds to go after a gain of 3 on the play. Second and 7 for the Lions. 41 seconds to go in the half. Goff looks to throw over the middle. He fires. That's complete to Kalif Raymond. Takes a big hit by Adrian Amos. And is taken down at the 44. Timeout called for by the Lions with 35 seconds to go. Their first of the half. Each side now with 2 timeouts remaining. Alright, so waiting for him to come back from commercial after the timeout. First and 10 from their own 40. Goff in shotgun. Looks to throw. Goff throws quickly to the outside. There's DeAndre Swift. He's still in bounds, gains 6 on the play. Clock winds under 30 seconds to go, and they spend their second timeout with 29 seconds left. Solid drive so far for the Lions. They've definitely been better on their more recent drives after starting off not so great. 2nd and 5 from their own 45-yard line. DeAndre Swift motions back into the back. Nope. I thought he was going to go into the backfield, but in motion. Goff looks to throw. Packers bring a blitz. Dumped off to DeAndre Swift. He makes one man miss inside Packers territory. He's taken down to the 36-yard line. And now, probably want to save that timeout. Lions going to get down there quickly. Not going to spike it. Going to call another play. We've got probably one play here. Clock running snap with 9 seconds to go. Goff looks to throw. Over the middle, that is incomplete and broken up, looking for 89. That is his tight end, Brock Wright. Second and 10, 5 seconds to go here in the half. Now, let's see what they opt to do. They could, I don't know if you could do something in like 4 seconds. You could, but it wouldn't get much. First and 10. No, sorry, second and 10, and timeout is called defensively by the Packers with 5 seconds to go. Now, the Lions are at the Packers' 37-yard line, so it would be about a 54 or 55-yard field goal if they what am I saying? What am I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Alright, here's a quick throw to St. Brown. Caught. Timeout with 2 seconds to go. That's just a great play. But I think I was saying it would be a 54, 55-yard field goal if they opt to go there. Instead, they do a play that takes 3 seconds. They spend their final timeout with 2 seconds to go, and Michael Badgley on for his third field goal. He's 1 for 2. He missed a 46-yarder, made a 37-yarder. Let's see if he can make this one from 48. So right at the range he missed at, 2 yards longer. Let's see if he can make this one. This one from the right hash, and Packers spend their actually, we got a flag here. Rasul Douglas went to go like swat the ball away. I don't know what happened there. The center's holding the ball. But at least at pushing and shoving, we got a personal foul on Rasul Douglas. It was the guy that went to go like swat the ball. I don't know what he was doing. He just like walks down the line of scrimmage and reaches down and swats the ball away. Alright, I have no idea. I don't know what the announcers are saying, so let me... Said he looked at the sideline. But, the kick is up and good. And it is now 9-6 at the half. Lions will receive the second half kickoff. Alright, that was strange end to the half. But Lions up 9-6 here. But we reach halftime here. Packers lead this one 9-6. Very strange. first half. Very boring first half. Bunch of field goals. That's about it. So if you missed the first half, don't think you missed anything. But I'm going to go take a very short break as they do at halftime of every game. And I will see you guys in a minute or so. Alright, so I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me. But, give me 1 second to just check something extremely quickly. But, Packers lead the Lions 9-6 here at the half. But, hold on, I'm just checking something really quick. Give me a second. Alright, but, my updated score prediction, who I have winning, stuff like that. I am going to stick with my prediction of the Packers winning. I still think they're in a good position to do so. Only up by 3 in this field goal contest so far. But, I still think they are definitely in a position to win the game. The defense has played well, only allowing 6 points, obviously, and one of them came where they started inside Packer territory. Now, again, I do think its Packer offense obviously needs to step up. And play better. They need more than 9 points. I mean, theoretically, this could end at 9-6, but I would highly doubt that. Give me 1 second. Alright, but my updated score prediction, I'm going to stick with the Packers. Updated results from the poll. 71% of you guys have said the Packers, 29% of you guys have said the Lions. And I'm going to stick with the Packers. My updated score prediction will be, let's go, 23-13. And going over some player stats and overall stats from the first half. For the Lions, Jared Goff, 13 of 21 for 115 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Jamal Williams, 4 carries for 15 yards. DeAndre Swift, 3 carries for 8 yards. And Justin Jackson, a carry for 2. For the Lions receiving, DeAndre Swift, 4 catches, 34 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 3 catches, 24 yards. Khalif Raymond, 3 catches, 23 yards. Josh Reynolds, 1 for 16. Justin Jackson, a catch for 11. James Mitchell, 1 for 7. Brock Wright has been targeted once, but did not come away with the reception. On the Packers side of things, Aaron Rodgers is 9 of 12 for 103 yards. Aaron Jones is 6 carries, 22 yards. A.J. Dillon, 6 carries, 18 yards. Christian Watson, 2 carries for 12 yards. And Allen Lazard, 2 carries for nothing. Receiving, Christian Watson is the Packers' leader and the overall leader in the game with 3 catches for 55 yards. Robert Tonyan, 3 catches for 29 yards. Randall Cobb, 2 catches for 11 yards. And Aaron Jones, a catch for 8. And A.J. Dillon has been targeted twice. Allen Lazard has been targeted once. Both have not recorded a catch in this game. Getting to some team stats, but let me know who you guys have in the comments, who's going to win, stuff like that. Your updated score prediction. Each side... Oh, sorry, I bit my tongue when I said that. looking at this, very even first half. Well, I took a drink right there. But each side with 8 first downs, 30 total plays, and Lions with 135 total yards, Packers with 138. Each side with 5 total drives. And Lions averaging 4.5 yards a play, Packers with 4.6 yards a play. Passing is slightly in the Lions' favor at 110 passing yards, Packers at 86. Goff's been sacked 1 time for a loss of 5, Rodgers twice for a loss of 17. Rushing-wise is slightly in the Packers' favor. 25 rushing yards for the Lions, 52 for the Packers. Penalties, 3 penalties for 60 yards for the Lions, 2 penalties for 20 yards for the Packers, and 1 turnover, which was a lost fumble for the Packers. And time of possession, 12:02 for the Lions, 17:58 for the Packers. So as you guys can see when reading those stats, that a very, very interesting first half. Also a very, very even first half as well. Almost identical for the first few stats I just read. For each side. But let's see if that continues, if this continues to be a very even game. I think it will be, but obviously we'll see. First half buzz. Packers offense held without a touchdown in the first half of both games against the Lions this season. The Packers will clinch the playoff seed, or clinch the 7th seed. With a win, obviously we play the 49ers, who I'm sure you know they lost to last season. But a second half set to get underway in a second, so I shall make this a quarter 3. And also, Lions can get the ball here on second half kickoff. Alright, so still waiting for them to start the half. They're interviewing Matt LaFleur right now. He is 18-1 in the regular season in January and December. Sorry, that was a weird way to say that. Only loss came Week 18 last season to the Lions. Oh, they kicked off already. Sorry, did not even realize that. But Goff completes that one to St. Brown for a first down. Alright, but we got a second attempt. That previous play must have actually been incomplete. I thought that was caught. But a second attempt here. Goff in shotgun. Looks to throw. Pump fakes. Rolls out. Goff on the move. He's going to scramble and slide after a gain of 6 on the play. Good job by Goff just to get some yards. Once again, solid protection from the offensive line. Just Goff couldn't find a place to go with the football. Third and 5, really. Sorry. But 3rd and 5 here for the Lions. Goff looks to throw over the middle. That is incomplete. Another low throw. No chance was that complete. They're marking that complete to DJ Chark? No way. Nope. There. Hit the ground. I was going to say, holy cow, did he actually make that catch, but hit the ground there. Another low throw from Jared Goff. They're actually going to mark this completion. Not really matters right now. Whether it's 4th and 2 or 4th and 5. The point is they're going to punt it away. But the Lions punt it away. Packers get the football here. Nixon on the return, fields at his own 15, looks for space, and he's taken down at his own 25. Solid return there of 10 yards for Keisean Nixon. And Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will take over at their own 25-yard line for their first drive of the second half. Alright, so let's see what the Packers have in store for us on their first offensive possession of the second half. But waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from a commercial here. Alright, they're back here, showing how Aiden Hutchinson's had himself a really good game. Well, he's got 0 pressures on 4 pass rushes against left tackle David Bakhtiari. But from rushing on the right side against Yosh Neiman, he's got 2 sacks on 3 pass rushes. Very nice day so far for the second overall pick, Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan. 1st and 10 here. 13-13 to go in the third quarter. And speaking of Hutchinson, he lines up to the left side by left tackle Bakhtiari. Rodgers lines up under center. Play action. Rolls out right. Plenty of time. And Rodgers going to take off and run. The scampers out of bounds after a gain of 5 yards on the play. Here is a 2nd down and 4 for the Packers after the scramble picked up 6 on 1st down. Second and 4, Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers hands off to Aaron Jones up the middle. Jones looking for space, spinning away. Jones still on his feet. Aaron Jones, oh man, he was almost able to break free, taken down at the 49. He was 1 broken tackle away from going the distance. Spun away from initial contact, and then Joseph was just able to hang on, otherwise he was gone. Aaron Jones, 7 carries, 39 yards so far today. Rodgers hands off to Jones for the 2nd play in a row, and this time, Ali McNeil grabs his grabs his ankles and won't let go. Jones only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Rodgers in shotgun, 2nd and 10 here. Looks to throw, pressured, dumps it off underneath to Allen Lazard, and he turns upfield, gains 15 on the play, and moves the chains for the Packers. Good job, Aaron Rodgers, to stand in the pocket and deliver an accurate pass. First and 10, here's the toss to Aaron Jones, and he goes up and over and gains 3 on the play. Your Patriots really got screwed. I had that game on, but I didn't see a ton of it. But I did see the 2 kick return touchdowns. Rodgers takes a shot down the field. That's going to be almost intercepted. Looking for Aaron Jones. Jones was open for a second. Just ball came out a bit late and nearly picked off to make it a 3rd and 7. Third and 7 here from the Lions 35. Rodgers in shotgun. A.J. Dillon, the running back. Rodgers looks to throw, and that one is incomplete. Looking for the rookie Romeo Doubs out of Nevada. That one falls incomplete. And the Packers will be forced to settle for yet another field goal attempt. They might punt because reading Matt LaFleur's lips, he's asking someone if they want to punt. Packers drives into Lions territory. In week 9, they had 8 drives and 1 touchdown. Tonight, they've gotten 5 drives and no touchdowns. Here's a 53-yard field goal attempt for the Packers. Low snap. Good hold. Kick is up and doinks. No good. Off the crossbar. And bounces back into the field of play. Just not of the distance. And the score will stay at 9-6 Packers. Lions with good starting field position thanks to the missed field goal. Our refs didn't call at least 12 blatant penalties against the Bills. Yeah, as I said, I didn't see a ton of that game. I saw bits and pieces here and there, but not a whole ton. But I'll take your word for it. Bills were PIing and the O-line was holding so much. As I said, I didn't see a ton, but now this is frozen. But I'll take your word for it. There's always games like that where the refs are so annoying. Alright, so the Lions, they take over at... Let's see. At their own 34, I believe. After the Packers missed field goal. Alright, here's the give to Jamal Williams, and he lowers his shoulder, gets 11 on the play. Good run from Williams there on first down. Updated results in the poll, 63% of you guys have said the Packers, 38% of you guys have said the Lions. Oh well, shoulda, coulda, woulda, it's in the past. Yeah. I'll get back to that in a second. But, Goff play action, rolls out, and he goes deep down the field. It is going to be caught by St. Brown. Is he in the end zone? No, he's down inside the 1. Big play there for the Lions. Biggest play of the day for either side. No, sorry, that's Khalif Raymond who made the catch. I thought I saw 14. It was Khalif Raymond working out of the slot, just on like a post. Great throw from Goff. But, yeah, going back to all games, there's always stuff where you're like, oh man, we really should have capitalized on this. We could have done this. It's something that's going to happen with every game. Jamal Williams walks into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Lions take their first lead of the day and score the game's first touchdown, making it 12-9. Interesting score for a football game, but that is the score. Jamal Williams gets in the end zone for yet another touchdown this season. He's been a touchdown machine for the Lions. He's got 16 now on the season. And the extra point is also up and good, by the way, for the Lions to make it a 13-9 ball game. So now Packers going to get the ball as the Lions with by far their best drive of the day. They go down using a big play and score on the missed field goal. I got Buffalo over Miami, Cincinnati over Baltimore, Jacksonville over the Chargers, San Francisco over Green Bay or Seattle, Giants over Vikings, and then Buccaneers over Cowboys. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'll I'll have a video come out later or sometime this week for my official playoff predictions. But Buffalo, Miami, yes. I don't know about the Chargers losing to the Jaguars. I just don't really see that one happening. Like, I could see it, yes, but I don't know if it's like... I don't know. I think the Chargers have a pretty good chance to win that game. And then the Giants... Yeah, I could definitely see them upsetting the Vikings. I was talking about this before I came on and started streaming, but I really think the Giants have a really good chance to pull off the upset. Because, I mean, when you think about it, they played them Christmas Eve, and the Vikings in Minnesota, and the Vikings needed a 61-yard field goal to win it for the Vikings. Now the Giants, they're also, I don't know, I think they could definitely pull off the upset. And then the last game you said was the Buccaneers Cowboys. Cowboys almost always lose in the first round, so I could definitely see that, and especially because it's Tom Brady in the playoffs. Sean Nixon fields at his own 3 on the return. He's going to tries to bounce it outside. He's taken down at the 17. Does not have the speed to do so on the play. First and 10 here for the Packers at their own 17. Rodgers in shotgun. DeGora motions into the backfield. A.J. Dillon also in the backfield, standing to the right of Aaron Rodgers. Here is play action. Rodgers looks to throw, escapes the pocket, and throws this at the feet of A.J. Dillon to make it a 2nd and 10. Tampa Bay should get Jensen back next week, and I think they're gonna get a few bit and pieces back next week. Yeah, they're definitely getting healthier. I mean, Ryan Jensen's gonna be a big one. He's one of the best centers in the NFL. I mean, it is gonna be interesting to see how he does in like his first action. Because I mean, he hasn't played since last season because he got hurt in training camp. Get back to that in a second. Rodgers looks to throw. He's gonna dump this off to Allen Lazard, and Lazard is gonna pick up 7 yards on the play there to make this a 3rd and short. But the Buccaneers, let me look it up. Hold on, give me a second. But I might have just missed the 3rd down play. Let's see. Did I? Sorry about that if I did. But yeah, they got a 1st down. Let's see how. Say short pass, a pass short middle to Allen Lazard for a gain of 6. All right, I'll get back to what I was saying about, what we were talking about with getting healthy for the Buccaneers in a second after this play. 1st and 10 here. Rodgers in shotgun. Aaron Jones lined up to his left. Rodgers looks to throw. Going to find Jones in the backfield. And he's chopped down after a gain of 4. Um, hold on, give me a second. That's from last year. Can't find anything on that, but I will take your word for it. I don't follow the Buccaneers that closely. But this is a play for about 6 yards there, making it close to the first down marker. But not quite there. It's going to be a 3rd and short. But I do know Ryan Jensen's supposed to come back. He was activated for like his practice window, 21 days, something, whatever that stuff is. I don't know exactly how they word it. Alright. Froze, give me a second to unfreeze. They're having trouble, okay? We'll stop having trouble. Hold on, let's wait for this to load. Loading. Alright, here we go. We got a 1st and 10 for the Packers. The previous play that I missed was a quarterback sneak, Rodgers up the middle for 2. First and 10 here. Rodgers lines up under center. Play action. Looks to throw. Gonna go take a deep shot down the field. Looking for Watson, and it is gonna be caught by Christian Watson at the 14. Flag is down as well. Flag down. Looks like it's probably going to be defensive pass interference. Oh, I actually think that's going to be an incompletion. I think the ball hits the ground. Always pay attention to the comments. Always pay attention to the game. Your comments can wait. Alright. I try to, but just sometimes like I look away. I don't realize that I snapped the ball or something like that. But if they're marking that as a catch, might be incomplete. I don't really think it matters because it would be at the 9 anyway. Here's the give to Jones. He's able to get a yard on the play to make it a 2nd and 9 with 3:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Updated results from the poll. 56% of you guys have said the Packers. 44% of you guys have said the Lions. A.J. Dillon checks in at running back as Aaron Jones goes out for a breather. Rodgers under center. Play action. To the end zone. Rodgers. Touchdown. Allen Lazard makes the catch. In the back of the end zone, and the Packers answer the Lions' touchdown drive with their first touchdown of the day. And they retake the lead. It is now 15-13. 9-play, 83-yard drive there for the Packers. The extra point, Mason Crosby on. He sends that right through the uprights, and it is now 16-13 Packers. So seeing a bit more action here in the second half. Back-to-back touchdown drives by each, or back-to-back touchdown drives in general, one by each side. Right, Allen Lazard with the touchdown for the Packers puts them back on top. Tom Grazi's happy Green Bay is possibly going to get destroyed by the 49ers next week. I mean, the 49ers just keep beating them in the playoffs. But, yeah, happy they're winning and make the playoffs, but, I bet you he won't be smiling next week once the 49ers beat them in the playoffs again. With the ball marker over to the Lions, they'll be set to receive the kickoff when they come back from commercial break. Alright, waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. It's like Dolphins fans were happy that the Patriots lost to the Bills 35-23 and then beat the Jets 11-6. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, 11-6. What a strange score. And they got it because of a safety at the end too. That's how they got to 11. Otherwise, it was 9-6 because they got a safety on Jets' final drive. .3:17 to go. This kick is fielded at the 5 by the not usual return guy. This fielded by 84. He was like one of the blockers. That is tight end Shane Zylstra. Probably said that wrong. But he's the guy that runs that kickback, and solid return as well. To the 32 of the Lions. First and 10 here from their own 32. Goff under center. DeAndre, nope, I think that's Jamal Williams running back. Yeah, he gets the give here. Williams making cuts. He's able to run for 4. He's had a solid day so far against his former team. Gains 5 on that play. His number is 7 carries, 34 yards, and a touchdown. So from the 36 here, Goff under center. Play action, looks to throw. And he fires to the outside. That one incomplete, looking for Jameson Williams. Off his hands and incomplete. But yeah, Dolphin fans were also happy that they beat the Bills. Sorry, Dolphin fan also happy they beat the Jets, but then they have to play the Bills potentially with their backup or third string quarterback again next week, and just imagine what that'll be. Are you hoping for Tom Brady over Buffalo in Super Bowl 57, 42-9, and Tom Brady will be going 33-3 against the Buffalo Bills. Well, that's actually interesting. I didn't know that. I know he always owned the Bills. Goff, low throw, hit as he throws, that one incomplete. Looking for Zylstra once again. But I don't know. If the Buccaneers can get healthy, if they can get the offense going, obviously it is Tom Brady in the playoffs. You always like whatever team he's on, chances there, because obviously he's won 7 Super Bowls. But the AFC is really wide open. I could see a whole bunch of teams coming out of there. He's currently 32-3 against them. Yeah, I actually didn't know that. Thanks for sharing. But I'll get back to that in a second. Jack Fox punts it away. And my screen freezes in the middle of his punt. 4th and 5. He punts it away, and is it still hanging in the air? No. It is... Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. Waiting for this Gamecast thing to update itself. He lost the football, but I think he was down first. Alright. Jack Fox punt 41 yards to the Green Bay 22. Nixon returned for 4 yards, fumbles recovered by Corey Ballantyne at the 24. That's what happened there. But the AFC really wide open. You could definitely see a few teams coming out of there. You could see the Bengals, Bills, Chiefs. Don't think the Jaguars. If the Ravens get healthy, you could probably see them. Even with the Chargers, you could probably see. If they get healthy. Get Bosa back. Well, he is back, sorry. But also, I did see they lost Mike Williams today to a back injury. It's not supposed to be serious, though. Or major. It's believed to be a minor injury, but I mean, find out more tomorrow. And then the NFC, I mean, you could see the Eagles, 49ers with Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Here's the toss to Jones. He's dragged down after a gain of 5. Flag is down in the play. Let's check what that is. It is going to be holding. So that'll back the Packers up on left tackle David Bakhtiari. But the Eagles you could see coming out. The 49ers. With Brock Purdy, with how good they've been. He's undefeated still. Who else? The Vikings, I don't know. When they've played in good teams, they've kind of gotten destroyed. Then let's see. The Cowboys, probably not. The Buccaneers, you could see. I doubt the Giants, or whoever the 7th seed is, would do it. So, really the only team I really see. Rodgers, deep shot down the field. That is going to be intercepted. Awful throw from Aaron Rodgers. On the return, shoved it bounds at the 25. Flag is down in the play. Did he have a free play there? I didn't see him jump off. But I mean, it's the only time Aaron Rodgers is going to make a throw that bad. A flag is down in the play. Alright, while the officials discuss the teams I could see coming out of the NFC, 49ers, Eagles, and maybe Buccaneers. It's going to be an illegal contact penalty, so that'll wipe the flag. No, so that is the flag. No, it's actually hands to the face, the same signal as illegal contact. But that wipes the interception off the board. Let's see what he's doing here. So trying to find Aaron Jones down the sideline. He just leads him way too far. Wow, was that a bad throw by Aaron Rodgers. But the Bills were so bad while Tom Brady was in the AFC East. The Bills were the only team not to win the East while Brady was there. Jets won in 2002, Dolphins 2008. Tom Brady went out first game. Here's the gift to Dillon. Up the middle, he's able to run for 8 yards there. Good run from A.J. Dillon on first down to make a 2nd and 2 for the Packers. But yeah, not only were the Bills bad, but Tom Brady was also really, really good against the Bills. I mean, it shows his record as well. 32-3 against the Bills. Seven carries for 27 yards so far today for A.J. Dillon. Here's a 2nd and 1 from their own 30. Another give to Dillon up the middle of the shotgun this time. Dillon falls forward for a gain of 2. Tackle made by Deshaun Elliott. Had his ankle wrapped up. Updated results in the poll. 60% of you guys said the Packers. 40% of you guys have said the Lions. Rushing yards, 97 rushing yards for the Packers. 50 rushing yards for the Lions. 30 seconds to go here in the half. 1st and 10 for the Packers. On probably the final play of the quarter. Did I say 30 seconds to go in the half? I meant 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. I don't remember what I said. Rodgers hands off to Dillon up the middle. A.J. Dillon is able to run for 4 yards on 1st down in what is most likely the final play of the third quarter as well. Yes, that's the final play of the third quarter. Headed to the fourth quarter, Packers with the football, up 16-13. With a playoff berth on the line. The Packers win their in. Lions have been eliminated. Alright, but waiting for them to come back from commercial break here after the end of the quarter. But I'm waiting for them to come back from commercial. And I'm going to stick with my predictions, Packers. I've been consistent with that the entire game. And my updated score prediction as far as that goes, let's stick with the 23-13 prediction from the half. Alright, so they're back from commercial here. Aaron Rodgers tonight, 15 of 21 for 193 yards and a touchdown as well. "15 minutes to go in the game. 2nd and 6 here for the Packers. Allen Lazard in motion. Rodgers takes a shot down the sideline off the hands of Romeo Doubs and incomplete. Doesn't seem like he was fully expecting the ball. Hit him in the bad spot, I guess. The hands. $14:55 to go after the incompletion. 3rd and 6. Third and 6 here. Rodgers changes the play at the line. looks to throw. Now looks to take off and run. Rodgers still looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and get tackled after a gain of 2. Pocket started to collapse. Nowhere to go with the football for Rodgers. So he just... Not something you see so often for Rodgers, but he just decided to tuck it and run. And the Lions going to get the ball on the punt here, as that was also 3rd and 6. It's now 4th and 4. Pat O'Donnell on to punt away for the Packers. And this punt is sent away. It's going to check up at the 25-yard line, just bounced there, just kind of stayed there. And that is where Jared Goff and the Lions offense will come onto the field. Packers win with the 7th seed. If they win, they're the 7th seed. If the Lions win, or the game's a tie, the Seahawks are the 7th seed. The 7th seed will play in San Francisco next week. Current percent chance of winning according to Next Gen Stats, Packers 67%, Lions 33%. I'm sure that would greatly change with the good drive here for the Lions, especially if they're able to get a touchdown. Goff looks to throw over the middle. That's caught by St. Brown for a gain of 14. But caught by St. Brown for a gain of 14. St. Brown's got 4 catches for 38 yards so far today. Goff under center. Here's the gift to Jamal Williams. Williams with space. He lowers his shoulder and gains 10 yards. Maybe, actually 11 yards on the play, sorry. Good run for Williams, who's actually having a really, really good day. Or really, really good season, sorry, for the Lions. From exactly midfield, Goff changes the play at the line. Hands off to Jamal Williams up the middle. And still on his feet after breaking free of initial contact. He gains 8 on the play. And after back-to-back good runs from Jamal Williams, he's now up to 9 carries for 53 yards and a touchdown on the day. Jamal Williams was a Packers running back from 2017 to 2020. It's the backup to Aaron Jones. Very good backup, very dependable backup for the Packers. Also saw playing time. Here is play action. Goff throws back across the field to DeAndre Swift. Swift now making moves down the sideline. DeAndre Swift shoved it to bounce at the 33. First and 10 here from the Packers, 33 for the Lions. Here's the give to DeAndre Swift. He's taken down after a gain of maybe a yard. Not much space there for Swift. Alright, from the 33 once again, Goff looks to throw. He's going to swing this out to the running back Swift. Tries to go up and over Jair Alexander. But, it's taken down right there after a gain of 2. Tried to go up and over, but was kind of caught in midair by Alexander before he hit the ground. Third and 8. Goff hands off to DeAndre Swift, bounces outside. Swift is going to gain 5 on the play to make this a 4th and 3 here for the Lions. I think Dan Campbell is going to keep the offense out there to go for it. At least he's going to line up to go for it. 4th and 2 here. Since 2021, the Lions have had 76 fourth down attempts, which is most in the NFL. 4th and 2, empty backfield here for Goff. Khalif Raymond in motion. They snap this. Quick throw to the outside. That is caught by DJ Chark for a gain of 3 and a Lion first down. Good play call there. And looking back on a good decision from Dan Campbell to go for it. Goff tosses this to the outside to DeAndre Swift, and Swift jukes inside, still on his feet, before he's dragged out of bounds by Devondre Campbell. After another solid run of 11 or 12 yards there, DeAndre Swift hasn't seen a ton of action today, but he's been pretty productive when he has seen the ball come his way. Okay, maybe not. 5 carries, 19 yards, 14 yards. This doesn't seem right. Might have another carry. Maybe like 6 carries for 20 yards. Oh, here we go. 25 rushing yards, 45 receiving yards. He's also a dangerous receiver, as you see, over 20 more receiving yards and rushing yards for Swift today. He's the running back lined up to the right of Jared Goff. Goff just gets this play off, and here they throw it out to Swift. Making moves, he's taken down after a gain of a yard by Devondre Campbell. And Swift slow to get up, or down on the play, I should say. Hopefully he's okay. Kind of got folded a weird way. Devondre Campbell also landed on his ankle. Kind of just got destroyed on that play. Hopefully DeAndre Swift is okay. Alright, how many times do we need to see? Replay. But we've got an unsportsmanlike conduct on Quay Walker, the rookie. Matt LaFleur is yelling at him to be smart. Apparently a dumb unsportsmanlike conduct penalty there. Let's see. Oh, did he shove one of the trainers, or? I don't know what he just did. He shoved someone. It might have been one of the trainers. Like the medical people who were out there attending to Swift. But that gives the Lions a fresh set of downs. First and goal here. Oh, so here's what happened. The another dude coming off the sideline. I don't know who this guy is. One of the medical people for the Lions. He was coming out to check on Swift. There was two guys there. He came out a bit later, and he. Wait a minute. Did Quay Walker just get thrown out of the game? Quay Walker just got thrown out of the game. For shoving the trainer, or one of the trainers coming out in the field, because he had gently pushed him to get out of the way, and then Walker didn't like it, so he shoved him back, got flagged for it, and now thrown out. Here's the give to Jamal Williams up the middle. He gets a yard. Second and goal here for the Lions. It's Quay Walker, Quay. He's a rookie linebacker out of Georgia. What was he? The 22nd overall pick in the draft. Rookie Packer linebacker Jamal Williams up the middle. Is he in for the touchdown? I think he broke the plane. They're going to mark him short. Wow. I did not think there was any chance he was short there. I knew it was going to be close. I think he got in, though. Let's see. Here he is. Oh, yeah, he's in. It's hard to tell where the ball is, but almost positive he's in. Third and goal here. Jamal Williams, the running back. Play clock winds down. Goff calls for the Lions' first timeout. .5:57 to go in the game. Lions with a big third down upcoming. Touchdown takes the lead. Field goal ties it. But 5:57 to go in the game here. Third and goal here. Goff hands off to Jamal Williams, who he's in for his second touchdown of the day. Jamal Williams continues to be a touchdown machine. It is now 19-16. After a 13-play, 75-yard drive, taking 8:03 off the clock. Jamal Williams scores his second touchdown of the day. And Badgley on to make it a 4-point game. Big extra point, he does exactly that. And makes it 20-16 Lions. And they take advantage of the Quay Walker penalty, giving them a fresh set of downs. Quite dumb when it comes to most teams' O-lines, D-lines, and defense, and pretty good with quarterbacks and receivers. Yeah, I feel like that's how a lot of people are. You can name every team starting quarterback and maybe receiver or two, maybe even running back. And like if it's a If it's like a big name defensive player like Aaron Donald or someone like that. Breaking news right now. Texans have fired Lovie Smith. Second season in a row. The Texans head coach has been one season before he's fired. Last season it was David Culley who got fired. Now Lovie Smith is out as head coach in Houston. I mean, what's the point of hiring someone if you're just going to fire him the next season? J.J. Watt, first ballot Hall of Famer, yeah, definitely. I definitely think so. Had such a great career. How about you? You think he's first ballot? But Lovie Smith has been fired from the Texans. Jamal Williams now has the most rushing touchdowns in a single season for Lions in Lions franchise history. He has 17. Barry Sanders was the record holder with 16 before that touchdown from Jamal Williams. .555 to go in the game. Badgley sends it away. Nixon gonna run this out. Sort of like an awkward catch over his head. That was not a very good decision to run it out. And it's gonna get taken down at the 20. Yeah, of course, 100%. Yeah, J.J. Watt's such a great career. I mean, I'd be shocked if he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. So when Aaron Rodgers when he scrambled for that 2-yard gain before they punted, he hurt his thumb, which has been bothering him since week 5. Apparently he really hurt it there. Here's the swing pass to Aaron Jones. He gains 8 on the play, making this a 2nd and 2. Forced out of bounds there. When will Eli Manning be eligible? Let's see. Alright. Aaron Jones runs for a yard, but I'll get back to that. Let's see. Um... 2025. Here's a quick throw out to Christian Watson. Turns upfield, gets the first down. And gains about 4 on the play for the Packers. Watson got a good block from Allen Lazard over there on the outside. So he's able to make sure Watson can have time to catch that and turn upfield as well. Allen Lazard's actually a really good blocker for the wide receiver position. Watson in motion here. Fake the toss. Rodgers takes a shot down the sideline too high, looking for Lazard, who was open, just overthrew him. .341 here to go. Second and 10 from their own 33. Rodgers looks to throw. He's going to swing this out to A.J. Dillon. That's a bad throw. And while Dillon didn't catch one earlier, he should have. That one he definitely should have. Not have. That was a bad throw from Aaron Rodgers, as he also got hit there pretty hard by John Kaminsky. But going back to the Lovie Smith thing, as he's fired from the Texans head coaching spot, not even waiting until tomorrow to do it, doing it right now. But when are they going to stop doing, just hire him for 1 year, fire him? I mean, why do that? I'll get back to that in a second. Lions bring a blitz. Rodgers going deep, down the sideline. It is picked. On the return, down the sideline, he shoved it out of bounds. Jerry Joseph picks it off for the Lions. And he also sets the Lions up in excellent starting field position. It seems like they left a safety over the top there. They brought a blitz, you wouldn't think they would, but it appears to be that way, because otherwise you got one-on-one down the field. I think Matthew Slater and Devin McCourty are retiring, yeah. Probably they're both pretty old. How old is McCourty? He's 35. Didn't Jason McCourty also retire? Or already retire, I should say? Yeah. But I definitely could see that. But, real quick, for the last time, back to this Lovie Smith thing. I would imagine now, because they're set up in a position at number 2 to go get their franchise quarterback, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Levis, whoever it's going to be. But you'd imagine it's going to be a head coach who's also going to be around for some time, because he's not going to be not going to be a guy where you're just going to move on from after a year. You're not going to draft a quarterback number 2 to do that. But now, when the Texans hired Lovie Smith last season, it didn't really seem like the greatest hire ever. So it kind of seemed like they were just going to hire him, tank for the year. Even though they ended up messing that up with a win this season. Or with the win this week. But, still got the second pick, although oh wait, Here's Goff over the middle. That is incomplete. Looking for St. Brown. No, maybe he caught that. I don't think he did though. Incomplete is the ruling. But what was I just saying? Dang it, I don't remember. No way, that's actually caught. That bounces in between his legs. And then he catches that football. Challenge that. That has to be one of the greatest catches ever. Unreal catch there. That's actually a catch. Never hits the ground. Bounces off his legs. And he's able to still secure it. But I don't remember what I was saying. But, yeah, I hate to see when teams fire a coach after only one season. NFL should make a rule that head coach must complete at least 2 full seasons before being fired. Yes, but then there's some situations where, like, take the Hackett situation in Denver. That just wasn't working out. Here's Jamal Williams up the middle for 9. And, like, that he needed to go there. Like, it was obviously not the right hire. Not the right situation in Denver there. With Nathaniel Hackett. Like, that was a hire that made sense, but just didn't work out, so you understand firing him there. But now, take someone like Lovie Smith, where they really, I don't know, I feel that they weren't really ever going to be competitive this season, never really going to try to be competitive. Edelman's Super Bowl 51 catch was the greatest in your opinion. That was a very, very, very good catch. Second and 1 here. Packers spend their first time out, by the way, with 2:28 to go. With their season on the line. Goff under center, and Devontae Wyatt comes flying across the line of scrimmage. So that will give the Lions a first down. Julio Jones also had an awesome catch in Super Bowl 51. I don't remember that. I actually don't remember that catch. Second and 1. Did they decline the penalty? Alright. Second and 1 here. Here is the give to Jamal Williams, and he's going to be able to pick up first down. Packers spend their second timeout with 2:21 to go after the first down. Now, best case scenario here for the Packers is you hold them to a field goal. It's still a one-score game. You go back and tie the game, scoring a touchdown. He got the ball 2 yards out of bounds while his toes were about an inch inbounds. Yeah, I don't remember that catch. I'll make sure I go actually take a look at that one later. 2:22 to go in the game. Packers with 1 timeout remaining. Lions with 2. Here is the gift to Jamal Williams. Williams taken down there after a gain of 3. And the Packers spend their third and final timeout there with 2:17 to go. Alright, so 2:17 to go. in the game here. 20-16 Lions lead. A touchdown essentially puts it away. A field goal keeps it going. 2:17 to go. Obviously, it's a 2-minute warning. 1 point in the 2-minute warning. Quick throw out to St. Brown. And he's going to get taken down after a gain of 3. Flag comes in on the play. I'm not sure what this is going to be. But at 2:12, we got holding on the offense. That'll stop the clock and back them up 10. That's a big penalty for the Packers. It is on rookie number 82, James Mitchell, the rookie tight end out of Virginia Tech. After that Jones catch, all the Falcons had to do was run the ball and kick the field goal. They would have won Super Bowl 51. Yeah, I definitely don't remember that part of the game. That was also back when I was a lot younger. What was that, 6 years ago? So, I didn't watch the entire game. But, I do remember watching the rest of it at some point. I just don't remember that play. Oh, what was that? I don't know if that was an intentional lateral. DeAndre Swift is swung down after picking up a big gain there to make this a 3rd and 5. I don't know if that was intentional, and St. Brown intentionally flipped that back to DeAndre Swift. Yep, that was intentional. Well, I didn't know if the hit jarred it free. Interesting play design there, but it works for the Lions. And also got almost a first down. Super Bowl 51 2016 was February 2017, yeah. Well, because this year is Super Bowl 57, so take away 6 years. But I'm going to go take a very short break, and I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go run because I know the 2-minute warning is pretty short, but I'm going to be right back. Alright, sorry, that was a lot longer than I had hoped. You got a 4th and 1 here. Really, that was just one play. But, it looks like a lot because there was 45 seconds gone. No. Yeah, 45 seconds gone. Sorry about that. Looks like Lions are going to win. People were trolling Tom Grass so much. He switched his chat to subscribers only. I checked his stream before and I saw that. I don't know if that's just been what he's doing lately or if that's the case, but that would definitely be funny if that's the reason. But a 4th and 1 here. Lions keeping the offense out there. A first down conversion seals the game. Goff, empty backfield, they snap this. Goff, quick throw. Complete. Down at the 6-yard line. DJ Chark makes the catch. And that essentially eliminates the Packers, as they got to snap the ball one more time. And the Lions will finish with a winning season at 9-8. Knock the Packers out of the playoffs. And the Seahawks will make the playoffs. NFC wildcard weekend will be Giants at Vikings, Cowboys at Buccaneers, and Seahawks at 49ers. You've been putting Go Lions Go. But final score, Lions 20, Packers 16. Big 4th down conversion to seal it. I mean, when you look at it, Packers would have to go 80 yards. Not really. Yes, they would, because it's a touchdown game no matter what. That's a really smart decision from Dan Campbell. So I'm thinking what you do is you kick the field goal, you go up by 7, but you're already up by 4, so the field goal does nothing, because they need a touchdown no matter what. And then you've got to go 80 yards down the field with no timeouts. Obviously, you do have Aaron Rodgers on your team, who's one of the best clock managers. But that's a really smart decision to go for from the Lions. Because if you get it, it puts the game away. That's such a smart decision, now that you think about it. But the Packers miss out on the playoffs. And the Seahawks will make it. But that's all for this stream. Sunday Night Football. Final score, Lions 20, Packers 16. Packers are eliminated from playoff contention. And the Seahawks now make the playoffs. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications to know any of the upcoming streams. We will have NFL playoff predictions will be out early or later this week, probably either Wednesday or Thursday. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss that. Also, tomorrow, I know there's no Monday Night Football, but we do have the College Football National Championship. We will have a live watch party for that, starting at 7:20 Eastern Time, so I hope to see you guys there. But subscribe, turn on notifications, so much that, NFL playoff predictions, any other videos, or live streams. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video.